Hi, good morning. This is the fourth set of Teach to Think series. So today we are going to look at the extension of last week's objective. Last week we had talked about how map location can happen and that can be extended to globe. Today we are going to look at the types of maps. In order to understand how exactly, as a teacher, you can drag from globe to types of map, you have to understand first what is the use of globe. So when we look at a globe, a globe gives a rough figure of Earth. Using a globe, the teacher can, it's one option, direct the students to locate a place, any place that they are living in the globe or on the globe. When they try to locate the place, they know, ask them to come out with the emotions that they feel when they try to locate the place. Emotions can be like not visualizing, difficult, frustrated, places not given. So, what are the different emotions or work based difficulty that they are facing? Let them come out with. So, now the next is instead of the teacher giving the solution, ask the students the solution. The solution is finally you have to arrive at the word zoom in. Zoom in at one particular place so that we can see places clearly. So once this idea is generated, now remember, this is your plan, how it has to work in the class. So when this idea generates among the students, now my question to myself as a teacher will be, okay, how am I going to achieve this? So in order to achieve this, my objective will be locate the place where you live on a globe. Remember, this is a very simple activity or simple objective. But if you look at what happens is there is a thought process that goes on behind this activity, which makes them understand that identifying a small place in the globe is very difficult. So the next part will be once they try, brainstorm and come in with different options, there we go to the next objective, explain the importance of types of map. Now this becomes my next objective. Why? When we talk about locating places, for example, I am taking Delhi in India as an example. On the globe, locating Delhi is difficult. So when I zoom in, I can locate Delhi. Now, that is one part. If I am traveling, if I am traveling from Delhi to say Rajasthan, Jaipur. Now, if I am traveling from Delhi to Rajasthan, as I travel, I see different features, but I don't see that in the map. So, in order to understand this location, I need a type of map. To understand the relief features, I need another type of map. Now, all this must be brainstormed in the class so that the students come out with the word types of maps. Same map can be used for different components. For example, we have a body. In science, we teach digestive system separately, circulatory system separately, muscular system separately. So it's the same body, but we teach systems separately because we are studying about that in depth. Similarly, when we look at maps, the country may be same, but the country can be represented in more than one forms. That is political map, physical map, or any other type of maps as per the requirement. This is the importance of the types of maps that the teacher has to stress in the class. So this becomes my third objective. Now, will this stop? This is my objective. Now, remember, this is an objective only for an activity. The class objective becomes this. The next objective that I will be taking, remember the topic is same types of maps, but I have two objectives here. It's not that I only want them to understand the importance of the types of maps. I also want them to compare and contrast the application and use of different types of maps. Now, why am I doing this? The major reason is it's not only needed that they know the importance, they must be able to validate when to use what type of maps. Remember, it's not about looking for maps, it is about using in their day-to-day life that is more important. So today's objectives are so we have come across two. The third one is explain the importance of the types of maps. Now that we have come across. Next, compare and contrast the application and use of different types of maps. Now let us just revisit our lesson again on locating places on Earth. Can you see? We have looked at making of maps, focusing on direction, how to focus on symbols in maps, types of maps. We have come up to this part. So in order to reach this, the objectives that we have taken are develop focus in creating a local map with components like symbols, directions, labels, roads, and landmarks. Analyze and extend the mapping of Earth using coordinates. Explain the importance of types of maps. Compare and contrast the application and use of different types of map. I hope that you are following me. Please do comment. Thank you.